Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds, Dramatic. Welcome you back to Lovecraft Country and Unavowed, where we're playing Hipster Dude, or someone pointed out the timing is such it could be Hipster Dude's dad. They thought granddad, but I say dad. Protecting New York against the supernatural evils of the ragtag bunch of misfits. And a half-gen, who is definitely not a misfit. In any case, as you've probably noted through the game, the beginning screens reflect the current membership of the Unavowed. We've added the two people, Logan and Vicky, I believe, on the right there. But Kalish on the left, this might be the last time that we see him, unfortunately. Yeah, I've got a crazy idea, and I'm not sure it's going to work. Okay, so my thought is, by the way, notice the only object that I can manipulate is the sword.
You will not disturb the battleground. The rules of engagement must be obeyed.
So, but she doesn't want me to do so, so...
Do not distract.
Okay, so what we do, check the rules.
If you are going to strike, then strike.
Quiet. Combatants known as Kalish and Galette, the prisoners shall remain incarcerated until one of the combatants is dead.
Of the forest. I can wait centuries if need be.
Quiet. Whoever deals the death blow should be declared the winner. The winner should have their wish granted.
Second thoughts, O mighty Jib.
Oh, bite me. Actually, no. What we need first...
I see. Your battle plan is to stare me to death.
What we're going to do is I'm going to head over here.
You will not.
The rules of engagement say the winner is who gives the strike, the killing blow. There's a sword there. Think about this for a second. Anyways, we need to get rid of her to do this.
I cannot.
I said her. Alright. Give me the control. Got it. Got it. Now I have the sword. Because whoever kills...
The terms of engagement.
There you go.
You found the loophole.
Whoever deals the death blood is the winner. Is there no other way?
There is always another way. Perhaps we could think of some, given enough time. But time is a luxury we do not have.
As long as you're okay with this.
Defeat her. That is the truth. So do it. Be declared the winner. You will be granted one wish. Use it wisely.
Resurrection or vengeance?
Through the neck. It is quickest.
Farewell, Kalish.
Hurry, before she reforms.
So I just wish you were alive again when I'm done, right?
No, the wish will be powered by my death. Negate that, and the paradox could tear a hole in the universe.
Okay.
You will be given great power. Please don't waste it.
Kill him. She'll never forgive me.
She is my daughter. She will see the truth of it.
Alright, alright. Kill him. I'm sorry.
What? Impossible! You cheat! That wish was mine!
Fight me. It's mine. You made me kill Kalash.
He was about to die anyway!
What? She speaks true. Father is gone.
Oh, this is gonna be
Good
rough.
riddance. Trapping me here. Did he think I'd stay quiet?
I would highly recommend it.
Fine. Leave. You have your precious wish. Do with it what you will.
Wish is scared of you on a piece. You will harm no one ever. I wish you to be turned to stone. Let park dogs piss on you. I wish you to die, Galeen. Die for what you made me do. Okay, so this is actually... Oh, God, I wish I had time to have people vote for this one. But, yeah. You will harm no one, ever. That basically would make her powerless. You wish to be turned to stone. Let park dogs piss on you. I'm actually considering that one. I wish you to die, Galeen. Die for what you made me do. What would Kalish want? Kalish didn't kill her when she had the chance. We're going to put you down. I could be cruel here. But instead, I want you to live. I want you to live and be unable to harm anyone.
Sweet. Well-intentioned and futile. Yes, I remain trapped here. but your precious Unavowed remains crippled. I consider this a victory. I will find a way out again. It may take centuries, it may take millennia, but I will find a way out.
You would let her live after everything. You would let her live.
Mandy, Kalash wouldn't want.
Don't you dare tell me what my father wouldn't want. Not even I know that. I am sorry. No, I am not sorry. My father is dead. I want to go home now.
Respecting Kalish, I personally would have killed her. But he asks us not to squander it on vengeance. That is just it. We must live with our choices, for good or ill. Damn, that's us. I didn't even really recognize that. Sigh. Let's get it over with. Yeah, she's not going to talk to us. I'm curious. Yeah, we can't actually touch anything. Let's go talk to our one ally here, shall we? Logan will back us up. Vicky won't.
Oh, hi. I'm just scanning the knife again.
Are you alright? I don't care what they do.
Me? I'm fine. I'm working.
Work therapy.
So, yeah, I'm alright.
I was gonna find you later. You don't have to pretend. Not with me.
I'm not pretending. I'm just... You really want to know how I feel? I want to burn the North Woods to the ground. Then, when there isn't a twig or weed left, I'll flambe that dryad like a fancy cake. Did I ever tell you about Alden, my great-grandfather?
Yeah. You're some kind of evil fire mage.
Evil is one word for it. He was a terrible force of nature. I always wondered what made him that way. What made him decide that turning villages of people to ash was a good idea. He lived a long time. Long even for a mage, but he was still human. Maybe he suffered one loss too many. Will that be me one day? I don't know.
Many people suffer. They don't turn evil because of it.
They don't because they can't. They don't have a mage's power. I do. I've lost a lot of people in my life. I thought I'd come to terms with it, but it never gets easier. Jesus, I'm making this all about me, aren't I? Poor Montana. Let's talk about something else.
Just saw me down walk out of your room.
Oh, you saw that, huh? Well, no point in denying it.
You and Medina are...
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. Well, maybe it is kind of like that.
I don't judge.
It's complicated. Well, maybe not that complicated. Just leave it, okay? Uh-huh. Sure.
Be well.
She just needs time. Seems easy enough to give it to her.
Yeah, well, I feel for her, I really do. But the whole operation was dumb from the start.
That's hardly fair. I mean, I didn't know Kalash well, but he seemed to know what was what.
He was cocky. He should have brought us along. We could have helped.
How? She couldn't be killed. Not in the normal way.
You couldn't have stopped. None of us can see... Oh, I can't say that, actually. Couldn't have stopped her. She was too powerful.
You can't know that for sure. I'm just saying, numbers. We could have made a difference.
Maybe, but wondering what if is like growing an orchard in the desert.
The dudes versus the ladies
You
in this
mean
one.
Fruitless?
Yeah. My old sponsor used to say that.
Jesus. Remind me to never quit drinking.
Well, this is going to be an awkward
Anyway,
group.
What now? We having a briefing or what?
I'll talk to Mandela.
You sure that's a good idea? You're the one who... Well, never mind. You do what you think is best.
We'll be here. Just call us when it's time.
Well, let's get this over with. Sigh.
It is strange. Father did not speak much, and yet this room feels so silent without him.
I'm so sorry.
I do not blame you. I see the truth of it, as Father knew I would. His sacrifice saved us. He saved the Unavowed, perhaps the city, even still. Knowing that does little to make me feel better.
I wish... I'm not going to talk to her about it.
Getting to know my father would not have been easy, even if he lived. A Jin's mind is a maze, twisted and complex. Father was no different. Even I had difficulty understanding his thoughts. I suppose I am too human.
So what now?
The oncoming darkness still approaches, regardless of my personal tragedy. If the Unavowed has need of me, I will be here. It is literally the least I can do.
I will not comment about her need for comfort.
Yes, it is time.
You doing all right?
As well as can be expected. Thank you. I have not lost sight of our goal. The demon still eludes us.
But we've got a name now, right? What'd you say it was? Mel something.
Mel Carissa.
Great. That's something. So what's our play?
Did you finish your scan of knife belay? You know who's in charge? It's gonna have to be me.
I was hoping you'd ask that. We got lucky last time. The demon's energy signature had degraded so badly, it was hard to pinpoint where it had been. But this time, I had its name. That made the scan 10 times more precise.
So you found more locations?
Better. I pinpointed the point of most activity. The demon went all over the city, but there's one place it kept returning to again and again. I was even able to get an exact address.
And that place is?
2220 Arthur Avenue in the Bronx.
You're joking.
The bar.
You gotta be joking.
Does that address...
It's because these two are
something to you?
reacting to it. That's the address of Sammy's bar.
Really? The place where you got possessed?
And where my brother and Sammy were shot.
Why would Mel... Don't ever say Damon's name fully.
Indeed. It does seem remarkably risky.
Look, I might not know a lot about demons, but the whole returning to the scene of the crime thing, it's bullshit. It never actually happens.
Correct.
So what the hell is going on?
Has anyone heard of it?
It is not a name I have heard of before.
I did some scrying last night. From the bits I've been able to pick up, the name Mel Carissa is associated with...
Many demons are associated with knowledge.
What does that mean?
I'm as lost as you are. The scry's still ongoing. Hopefully it can tell us more.
Yeah, that's the thing. Most demons are about giving knowledge. If you check the Ars Goetia, for example, it's actually a list of knowledge, or outdated list of the knowledge of demons can give you, for a price. You better be good at negotiating. Anyways, we should get over to Sammy's.
Sure. I'm ready when you are.
Let's not waste any more
Lead the
time.
way.
Alright, so what we're going to be doing at this point... Okay, let's let the team talk for a bit. I do like her boredom
Hey,
here.
Eli, what you reading?
Draft Week. It's a personal account of the 1863 draft riots.
Ah,
If you wanted a personal account, you can ask me. I was there.
I know, but I thought I'd read an account without gremlins in it first.
okay.
My version is more accurate.
Jesus, forget I asked.
Like an old married couple. For all I know, it's probably a common marriage between them. All right. Now we need... Who we're going to bring? Obviously Logan, because we've got to deal with the past, but... The Fire Mage or Vicky?
Vicky. KK can see you staring, you know.
What?
Crap. Sorry, kid.
I'm actually wanting to take the new people. Oh, must be Eli or Mandela. Let's...
Vicky, you're still doing it.
Oh, gods.
Well, tell her to quit bouncing around like that. It's distracting.
Although, we've
You
done...
can tell it yourself, you know. She's right there.
We probably should.
Hey, KK, can you stop bobbing up and down, please?
All right, let's go.
She said no.
Gods.
Yeah, I guess that.
Well, you can't stop the animation. Let's go. Sammy's bar.
like memories, doesn't it? KK and I came back here once, a few months after it happened, to see if Sammy or Jonah were haunting the place. We didn't find them. Still can't decide if I'm disappointed or happy about that.
Was the portal present as well?
No. No, it wasn't.
Problems.
We should explore the area.
Shouldn't we look around a bit more?
Alright, let's start with the left here. Obviously, there's only one thing to look at. Don't step in the portal, ever.
The portal is sealed. We are safe, for now.
A portal? Vicky was telling us about him the other day. This the same thing?
Yes, but portals like this take tremendous will and energy to create.
For blood magic.
Okay. So what created this one?
That is a very good question.
Should we ask Vicky? Not sure what else.
We should explore the area.
Okay, what are we exploring? Oh, we have to explore outside. Piece of papers, there we go.
What did you find?
Looks like some handwritten notes.
My handwriting.
Answer honestly. Does that resemble your handwriting?
Guess this proves I was really... Guess this is my handwriting.
Then we now know for certain your demon was here.
What does it say?
Sharing a mind can be difficult. I have learned that it is important to keep a record of important thoughts and details before they get filtered out. Thus, this journal. I have cast a veil as a precaution. I am still so weak. The city has become so ordinary, so mundane. The world has turned its back on all things magical. Even the local chapter of the Unavowed is a mere skeleton crew headed by an old fossil of a djinn. I do not foresee them as a problem. I am powerless here. Whatever magic city possesses, it is stamped out and tucked away. I cannot access how to change this. I see several options open to me.
A fossil of a djinn?
Come on, let's keep reading.
Gods. Creating poltergeists. The method is easy enough. I need to find some souls I can corrupt. Their mere existence will generate plenty of spiritual energy. General Zarg with a mirror focus, desperately fighting a losing war. Can I use this somehow? Share his power with a mundane human or two. Release his power into the world. There's a dryad trapped in North Woods. If she is freed, so will her power. Power that I can use. I will try and make contact. Perhaps we can help each other. The more spiritual energy is released, the stronger I become. What do I do with this power? Every day I feel capable of more and more, yet there is still more to be tapped. So, he's unlocking power through negative actions. A pissed off dryad, anger, Zarg, war, death, poltergeists. All of this essentially creating negative blood energy.
This is madness. The demon was creating spiritual unrest, filling the city with supernatural energy. This would explain why we have been so busy in recent months.
The Wall Street area. There are plenty of weak-willed executives, all desperately clinging to power. All would be easy to corrupt, but who? Manhattan's Chinatown. A sense of power there. Something old and ancient, but hidden. I need to bring it out into the open. Neighborhood around Brooklyn's Prospect Park has changed so much. There used to be a magic here. People were so full of wonder. They have lost their way. Perhaps I can help them. And myself. I am strong enough now. I can create a pocket realm of my very own, but I cannot create that door. Nothing I try works. I will have to think on this.
This demon has certainly been busy.
I should have realized from the start the pocket realm was a personal thing, only open from a place I have an emotional connection to. But where? The answer was, as always, Sammy's, the bar where I came into my new form. The portal formed quickly, held closed the very power I have siphoned at the city. On the other side, anything I wish, very soon I can go to work. However, there's a matter of my mind I share and the Unavowed. Do they know of my existence or not? Do I overestimate them? There's a loose end that must be dealt with.
So the demon created a pocket realm. That must be where it went.
You mean through that portal over there?
How did we get through?
We cannot. It is sealed.
What we now? Find a magic crew bar?
No, KK, you just made that up. I mean, you did make that up, right?
I think
There
so.
are bonds of energy holding the portal closed. I can sense them. And the bonds have frayed.
Frayed?
Yes, and quite recently too.
This is because of us, isn't it? Going around and fixing things. Stopping what the demon did. There's less energy to hold this thing closed.
Indeed.
The closer to demon the whole time. We keep moving forward. From where right strong, the notes mentioned 3 other neighborhoods. State the facts.
Yeah. Chinatown, Wall Street, and Prospect Park.
We know where to next.
We're ready when you are.
You got it. Okay, so... I don't think we can do anything with this.
Yeah, I'm not sure what...
Yeah.
I fail to see how I can be of use there.
Alright. So I guess this is what we're supposed to be doing now. Okay, so... Vicky and
No.
Eli next.
Eh?
Not you. KK keeps asking to see that movie. Squirrel Team 13, Squirrels in London.
What?
They're still making those? I saw the first with my brother Mitch when I was like 10. We made our dad play the theme song in the car for months.
Poor guy.
Great. You had to mention the theme song.
She's gonna sing it.
Now
Right.
she's gonna be singing it all day.
Alright, so
Sorry.
I'm thinking actually we take these guys to Brooklyn. Seems like their kind of place. Actually, maybe... No, we can't do that. What if I do Sammy's bar with these two? We'll see what they say. Okay. I want to see if they say anything different.
We just gonna stare at it till it opens? Let's hit the street already.
Alright. Well, that much sarcasm was worth it anyways. Alright, let's go. They look like a Brooklyn team to me. They're heading to Brooklyn. Hoyt Schermerhorn, which I do not know where that is in New York. We're the actual New Yorkers.
All the graffiti. So much for all this gentrification I keep hearing about.
Oh god, now you're making me think it's the early
Dude,
2000s.
This is gentrification.
I like
20
her.
years ago, my dad would have arrested a guy for putting this stuff up.
But not anymore.
Nope. Now it's authentic urban culture made by real artists.
Oh, I smell a
And
generational
cops
gap.
got better crooks to chase anyway.
Well, that's the question. Whether you prefer it to be ordinary or artistic. A thumb with it. That's not a thumb, dude. Worm with shades. Edgy. They got to be like a reference to Earthquake Jim. Alright, that brings us back up. There's no X. Colorful storefronts and Dark Pathway. Poetry Slam. Let's head to the stores first. The game will probably tell us what we need to know. Actually, let's just do talking.
What can I do you for?
You familiar with the area?
Gosh, so many memories of this place from back in the day. It's hard to choose just one. Matinee shows at the Kingway, summers at Brighton Beach. Heck, you could buy pickles right out of the barrel on any street corner. They cost a nickel, and they were delicious.
That's a century
And
ago.
Fireworks every Tuesday at Coney. Can't forget that.
What's that, a
No,
thing?
Can't forget that.
Oh, Fire Mage. No, we don't have anything to fire read. Your business system talking about Coney. Anything you'd like to share?
Did I? Huh, sorry about that.
He had kids.
Just old history. I met my wife at the Coney Island fireworks. We went every week that summer. Forget it. It was literally a lifetime ago. Let's keep moving.
Bartender access?
You ever go to Prospect Park? The entrance is around here somewhere. I wonder if the band shell is still standing. I used to take the family to concerts there back in the day.
Okay. Get back
Right
to it.
behind you.
Let's talk to Vicky.
What's up?
Anything about this area?
My grandpop says that Brooklyn hasn't been worth anything since the Dodgers left for Los Angeles.
Oh,
That
God.
was over 60 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, he's a Santina. He's stubborn.
Oh, my God. We have an actual thing here. All right. When I pause for the next section, I'm actually going to look up to when the Dodgers left Brooklyn.
Huh? Sorry. Was thinking about Prospect Park. The entrance is right around here somewhere.
So I'm thinking-
The inter-precinct baseball game is always played there. Just reminding myself I won't be part of it this year. Sure.
Colorful cartoon characters invite you to the bakery. Makes me edgy already.
Got some wet ones here, Chipman.
Huh? Oh, hey. Welcome and stuff.
Oh,
Jesus, Chipman. Wasn't for me, you wouldn't sell anything.
that's an actual hipster dude. Cop looks tired but satisfied, enjoying some quiet respite. I'm curious.
I'll let you do the talking.
Damn it. Thought that would be useful.
Evening, folks.
Hey, Diego.
This place is really colorful.
I know. Chipman's got the art bug. Guess you gotta know your market. The food's still the best, though. Can't argue with quality. I just wish he'd, focus.
More coffee. Bagels instead of donuts. The thing about bagel tops and donuts, it's actually the reason for the cliche is the fact that donuts are one of the few ways you can actually keep high energy food around you in a box by 6 that will last for 24 hours. Therefore, obviously it's not going to be good for long-term nutrition, but with that plus the 2 containers of coffee you have with you, keep it going. Did I mention that my uncle was a cop? All right.
Best in the city. Try him. Seriously. Chipman's an artist. A real one. Rainbows or no rainbows.
Are we
Not that anyone would know it. The guy knows nothing about promoting himself.
You and Vicky know each other.
Well, technically, I know her big brother. Hey, how's Mitch doing these days?
He wants a rematch is all I know.
He wishes. That skee ball prize is mine. Stay dry out there.
Well, you certainly are. Think somebody cross a novelty margarita with a bread roll. Oh, gods. All right, so cash register. I'm guessing. Gotta talk to the baker.
Huh? Oh, hey, you want something? I'm kind of busy.
This is your job. I'm not going to get offensive with him quite yet.
Thanks. It's not quite right yet. I'm getting there. But not yet.
Hey, Chipman, you got paying customers. You want to stay open or what?
Fine. Sorry.
I swear to God, you'd be on the street if it weren't for me.
Are you
Get
taking...
it. Yeesh. Anyway, what can I do for you guys?
Seriously? Are you okay? You look exhausted.
I'm fine. I'm working. What else can a guy want?
Pretty much anything. Do you think it's... Are you sure you're
Why
okay?
does everyone keep asking me that? I'm fine.
I'm honestly wondering if he's supposed to have a condition. Condition... like ADHD or other form of being on the spectrum. It's kind of an interesting concept. I mean, some of them... There is association with colors in some of them due to the way that it's believed some people in such a condition have less filter for the perceptions. Like, for example, everyone is absorbed with tens of thousands of stimuli constantly in their brain currently, always filtering it out, which in some ways also kind of deadens down the experience of being. This is what psychedelics do, for example, is shut down that filter so you can see probably more than you really want to. But some people aren't born with that filter. Therefore, their information is constantly becoming unfiltered, which is one of the reasons why they can become so withdrawn, because the world is screaming at them while it's whispering to us. Anyways, I don't run and accept the man. I'll take a rainbow bagel.
Sure, here you go. That'll be $5.
You guys better have pay.
Just eat it slow, okay? And think about it while you eat it.
Is this psychedelic? Let's...
Sure, bye.
That's probably where we're going here, but we do have a bagel. And that's important. Like, good thing we have money, too. I mean, I don't like the games in which...
Brooklyn's got one thing over Staten Island. Our bagels suck.
I like her.
Maybe I should tell my brother Mitch about this place. He'd love it. You know, assuming the guy ever returns my calls again.
Okay, there was a little mind control incident. Alright. Okay, we can't actually enter this part. We can talk to this guy.
Good evening to you. You folks seem to be lost. Maybe I can help.
Maybe you're the bad guy. Maybe we could use some help.
I knew it. You're walking the streets in the rain, and yet you stopped to talk to an old man at the side of the road. Nobody with a destination in mind would do that.
Huh, we got a regular Sherlock Holmes here.
No, I just read people. It's the old artist in me, I suppose.
The other thing about that condition I was talking about, an artist may be somebody who has a slightly less powerful filter, so it gets more stimulus and can understand things more, but you get too thin and you become unable to function in society. You be too thick and you're a bureaucrat, which, honestly, we get a lot of. But yeah, then that could be why the world seems more colorful to artists, why they can draw more reality out of it. What kind of artist are you?
Me? Oh, I was a painter. The past tense, I'm afraid. My muse has long since left me. So now I sit here and talk to fine folks like you.
You're the bad guy. Nasty night to be out.
For you, perhaps. I'm quite cozy here. And you meet the most interesting people in the rain. Folks like yourself, for example.
Nice to meet you. I'm Hipster Dude.
Pleasure. Welcome to the neighborhood. I'm Stanley Bates.
Find her.
I'm just an old artist watching the world go by. I doubt I'd be any help to you. But if you'd like to stop a while and talk, I wouldn't say no.
See you around. Okay, so... I actually want to go back to the poetry slam. This is the hipster neighborhood, after all. Let's go see what that's like.
So, about Kalash. I've lost friends in the line of duty before. It always sucks. I'm sorry.
Sucks. Yeah, that's one word for it.
Painful.
I mean it. I didn't know him for very long, but he seemed like a good guy.
I can't say he was a good guy, but he was a guy that tried to do good. It's all he ever wanted to do. Maybe that's enough.
Yeah, maybe. Doesn't make it better though, does it?
No, it definitely does not.
Alright. Mystical illusion of an angel. Thoughtful. Alright. Whispered words. Are we gonna actually do poetry?
I traveled up the mountain of glass to the man who looks down upon high. But he sent me away, he gave me a pass. So now I drink coffee and sigh.
Okay, when I thought slam, I thought it'd be actually a
I saw
slam.
a pink dog by the side of the road. He... Do you mind? Can't you say I'm... Wait, Alden? Is that you?
Sorry, what did you say?
You heard me. You're supposed to be dead.
That name. How do you know that name?
You're kidding, right? I know all about you. Alden the Destroyer. Alden the Deathbringer.
No. Alden was my great-grandfather. I'm nothing like him.
Oh, well, you look exactly like him. You shouldn't do that. It's rude.
You didn't answer my question. How do you know that
I picked the
name?
right team.
Why does it matter?
Because we're with the Unavowed?
Oh, well, I'm tired. I'm going to sit down. You want to talk? Come on by.
She's the owner because there's like nobody here. And she has to be the owner.
How on earth?
Well, let's get this one. This woman isn't a mundane, I assume.
No, she's definitely not mundane.
Fallen angel.
And she knows who Alden is.
Watcher.
That alone isn't good.
Why? What'd this guy do?
It's not important. At least not right now. I think we need to speak to her as soon as possible.
Alright, so let's talk to the fallen angel. Because, you know, saying that she's up there on the mountain and cast down from it. There's an angel outside on the thing. And I guess watchers are bad at poetry.
Hi, everyone. I'm Callie. Or did we go through this already?
That name, Alden. How do you know it?
Well, come on. When you spread fire and death to 100 villages, it tends to inspire people. His face was in hundreds of nightmares for generations. I saw them all.
You see dreams?
I'm a muse. Duh.
Oh my
It's kinda
God.
what I do. Or I did, anyway. I kind of lost my power.
You... what? How did that happen?
Some guy took it. Hey, you should order a cappuccino. They draw these little heart shapes with the milk. It's amazing.
Bored infernals. Immortals. Let's be polite.
Hiya, I'm Calliope.
Ah,
Although
Calliope the
I
Muse.
mostly go by Callie these days.
Greek. Poetry. Inspiration. Shouldn't have that one.
Not personally, but I was summoned by the survivor of a village he destroyed. He wanted to write of his experience as a warning to others.
In poetry?
But he was scared. He couldn't muster up the inspiration to start writing.
And you helped with that?
Yeah, kinda.
Kinda?
He kept reliving the murder of his family over and over in his mind, and in the end, he threw himself into the
Well,
sea.
that's pleasant.
Jesus.
It happens. The creative force can destroy some people. I'm glad I'm done with it.
It is true.
It's open mic night. I'm open micing. Been spending all my time taking in the local art scenes. This is my way of giving back.
You're giving back?
Giving back to the creative force, trying to balance the scales. I'm not really good at it, but the point is to try. And freeform poetry is fun.
Fun. Not obviously productive all the time, but an interesting scenario. But yeah, this is all getting kind of unusual. But also, it's straight out of Kevin Smith's film Dogma. I'm not sure which one came first.
Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems.
Well, we're
For
leaving.
some reason, fewer people come here than they used to. So I have the place to myself.
Right, I'm actually curious.
I don't see how that's gonna help.
Damn it. Just wanted to give her a bagel.
What can I do you for?
Let's talk. You went to a sheet and mentioned Kali. When Kali mentioned Alden.
Well, yeah. I did tell you about the hunters, right? The hunters getting wind that I'm still alive is the last thing I need.
Okay, let's get back to it.
Right behind you.
I don't think she's got anything new.
What's up?
Any thoughts on Kali?
Muse or not, she seems on the level. That level is several feet above the clouds, but still on the level.
Gotta like her.
Sure.
Right, so this is basically the end point here. We have to talk to Callie about getting back her powers or something.
So, I'm a dead ringer for my insane, evil fire mage ancestor. That's just great.
Possible's reincarnation.
What can I do you for?
Didn't think of anything new.
Right behind you.
Alright, so I thought it was going to be Fallen Angel, but turns out it's actually Muse. And yeah, like I said, Kevin Smith Dogma had a character like that. And I'm not a huge Kevin Smith fan. Lucky he has one joke and he spams it. Okay, so we should probably go check out...
Eli, you used to be normal like me, right?
I was an accountant, if that's what you mean. Almost 50 years ago.
Huh. What was it like going from that to this?
Well, the supernatural world wasn't as dense as it is now, so maybe I had it a bit easier. But then again, I had to fake my own death and never see my family again. So, who's to say?
True. Okay, so we need to know how to get to the park.
Good evening.
Alright, so... No.
I'll let you do the talking.
Dang it. So now I gotta figure out where to go. Okay, we'll try going past the Poetry Slam. That's the Poetry Slam. And you can't... Can we go past the Poetry Slam?
Eli, I was thinking about something you said.
Yeah?
Yeah, about never seeing your family again? How'd you do it?
I didn't have a choice, but it wasn't easy. It still isn't. There were times I came very close to knocking on their door. Usually I stopped myself.
Usually.
Yeah. Mandana and Kalash might have locked me in the basement a few times.
Yeah, I can get that.
Sounds rough.
Well, it was what it was.
Alright, we need to find where to go next. Hang on. Okay, so I'm feeling kind of silly because I completely missed the zebra lines down here. They're called, by the way, zebra lines. Old school. Guess they're called crosswalks now.
Looking good there, Junie.
No, it's not right yet.
Okay.
Of course it isn't.
Kids. Alright, let's just do this.
Hey, nice to see. I'm not the only crazy one out here tonight.
We're not crazy. We just like the rain.
That does make you crazy in my book. I'm only out here because the little boss here wants to draw.
He's your boss?
She's my daughter. It amounts to the same thing, doesn't it?
Ain't that the truth? A boss who makes you do overtime and doesn't pay you.
See, this guy gets it. You have kids?
Oh, yeah. 2 girls. Grown now.
2 bosses, huh? Must have been rough.
It had its moments.
Okay, chalk's gonna, like, dissolve in the rain.
Little June here got inspired. What can I say? I tell her no and she screams all night. So I give her a half hour and we're both happy. Besides, she has a talent. I need to encourage it. Nobody else is gonna.
True.
She's a lucky little girl. You're a good mother.
Darn right I am.
How long you been out here?
It's been 2 hours, I think. I'm sure June will get tired any minute.
Oh boy. Pen and paper?
Yeah, like that'll work.
I know, right? Pen and paper would be, logical.
And kids always listen to logic.
Don't get me started.
Definitely the right team. I'm Hipster 2, by the way.
Nice to meet you. I'm May Stein.
Alright.
See you around. If you guys want to do any more chatting in the rain, feel free.
Need a better coat. Leafy train. The tree gives shelter. Yeah, we have to look out for trees, don't we? Clamshell. I think it's a bandstand. Oh boy. Well, we need to get back with Logan. Oh, Clive.
You have called and I have answered, but I feel no creative desire within your soul. Inspiration will not help you.
You have plenty of inspiration to go around, Mr. Nursing. I want to help you.
Help me? I don't understand. I don't require anything. Now what do you want?
Me? No, I have something for you. Something only you can give.
What do you mean? Stay back.
Was that Callie? The lady from the poetry club?
You think so? These visions aren't exactly high def, but it didn't sound like the same lady.
Oh, excuse me.
She said she lost her power. Maybe it changed her personality, too.
Or she's possessed.
Good. You're okay. Let's keep going. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, but I need Logan, unfortunately. Opposing steel structure. Piece of leather. Caught on it. I can't get to it as I am. Now it's empty, of course. Alright, we need to go back and get Logan at some point. But let's go talk to Callie as we are.
Don't you think it's time we head home, Junebug?
5 more minutes.
Right.
Fine. 5
You're
more
gonna get
minutes.
pneumonia, kid. Alright, so, 2 ways to handle this. One, we pop in the subway and we switch out someone.
So, Vicky, what about your family? Have you spoken to them since, well, everything?
I'm a disgraced cop from a cop family. I don't think I'm ready for the Sunday barbecue quite yet.
Hi.
Donnie tolerates me, but the rest? How can I talk to them about all this?
Want my advice? Find a way. And don't wait too long.
Alright.
I get what you're saying, but not yet. Maybe when all this is done.
Okay, Vicky's not important, so I'm gonna switch her out for, Logan. Alright, how do we get up here? How do we get back to the station? Maybe we don't. Die. Flashing sign. Ah. Magic symbol. So we can't actually get back. We're stuck with these two? Fine. Honestly, I want to try one more time. Because we had that, like, pixel thing over here, I just noted. Poetry slam. Yeah, I guess it's a one-way trip. Oh well. Heading out. Let's go talk. Maybe we can come back with look.
Could you pretend for a sec that I'm your kid?
What?
What?
I know it sounds weird, just listen, okay?
Are we doing a dad
Like,
thing?
I'm your kid. I just shamed the whole family. What can I do to make it right?
Honestly, I don't know. If it were one of my daughters, I'd like to think I'd love them unconditionally, no matter what.
Or you're liked.
You've never been part of a cop family.
Probably not.
Doesn't matter.
Oops, sorry.
Hey, just a sec.
Sorry about that.
What's up?
Give me a click it. The sculpture in the park.
I saw it. So full of anguish. I could feel the desperation pouring from every rivet and nail.
I think anguish?
Yeah, Muse, remember? I can sense these things.
Didn't you say you lost your powers?
So, if your magic was taken away, you'd still know everything about fire, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Same with me. I know how art works. I know what feelings went into them. And that sculpture, none of those feelings were nice.
You can read works of art?
Anything that was created by anybody else, it leaves an imprint. I can still see them.
You okay?
You did? You don't look like the guy I met. He was about your height, had your hair color, and had kind of your build. But nope, definitely wasn't you.
He's wearing a veil. You can't see past it, can you? You really did lose your power.
Yep, I'm mundane as mud. But if it was really you, then I suppose I have you to thank.
Thank? I'll try to get your power back.
For real? You did me a favor. 3,000 years and I never once enjoyed a thing. Not a song, not a poem, not a story, not even food. I can inspire them all, but they did nothing for me. I can't even remember the last time I smiled. I kinda like the feeling. I think I'm gonna do it a lot. So, keep my power. You took it, you keep it. I'm happy where I am.
You really don't want your power back?
Nope. Please stop asking that.
Okay, so long.
Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems.
Okay, we may have to put you back together, whether you want to or not.
Ooh, was this made by Clay
Oh,
Chipman?
yep.
I've been meaning to go to his shop. May I? Oh my god, this is so good. Excuse me, that was strange. This bagel wasn't made by Clay Chipman. Not entirely.
What do you mean? We saw him make it.
No, his hands made it, but the process, it was inspired by me. That's impossible.
The demon. Okay, you lost your power.
I did. And I've never met the guy, but that bagel tasted like my own power. I had it for over 3,000 years. It couldn't be anything else.
So your power now belongs to Clay Chipman?
No, muses can't create, remember? He was inspired by someone with my power.
The cop?
Oh well, good luck to whoever it is. I don't want it anyway.
You're gonna have to get it back. If someone else has your power.
Yup, sucks to be them.
That's gotta be Clay. We gotta go talk to Clay now.
Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems.
We may have to reboot you. Or I'm gonna have to, like, turn Vicky into a muse, and I don't think she'd like that. Just checking. Wait, I just disappeared. Alright, let's go talk to Clay. It's gotta be this guy over here. He's got the power, but I think we have to do this potion.
Got any more of those raspberry ones, Chipman?
Sure. Give me a few minutes.
Best donuts in the city, this guy.
I thought you were eating a bagel.
Evening, folks.
Hey, Diego.
Anyone dive at the Prospect Park Art Amphitheater?
Seriously, where have you been? Some idiot set himself on fire, built some weird metal altar to do it on, too. The weird thing? He did it in the middle of the night. No witnesses. Some poor jogger found him the next morning.
That's awful. He must have had the folks around here spooked.
Spooked? You don't know this neighborhood. No, they're fascinated. He's like some kind of local folk hero now.
He was inspired.
Yeah, the folks who live here, they think it's some kind of, I don't know, artistic statement or whatever. But you ask me, he was just a nut.
Tell anything about the man who died in the park?
Sorry, but why are you so interested?
It's just the way he told the story. Maybe interested in learning more.
You really think so? Thanks. That means a lot.
Flattery will get you
I
everywhere.
Can't tell you anything, though. My captain would kill me if I blabbed the sieves.
I thought I was a cop.
Diego, since when do you toe the company line?
Yeah, I'm keeping my head down these days, Vicky. The captain's got it in for me. You know how it is.
Sure, I get it. But imagine his face if you got a positive ID for the guy in the park.
That's impossible. The only ID the guy had burnt up with the rest of it.
Really?
Yeah, a driver's license. Burnt to a crispy mess.
And that's all you got?
That's all we got.
Artistic statement?
I don't know. What else could it be? This frickin' neighborhood draws them in like flies and honey.
Draws what in?
Artists. They've been coming out of the woodwork, causing all sorts of trouble.
That's because we got the
drug
muse.
dealers. It's the artists you gotta worry about.
There's some truth to that. Are artists really that bad?
You have no idea. Just last week, in this very spot, I had to drag some guy out in cuffs. It was this writer on his laptop. His battery ran out of juice. So he freaked, smashed his laptop against the table, then started punching people. I wish I could say it was an isolated incident.
Yeah,
It's been
that's that
happening
muse
all
ability.
over the neighborhood.
Okay.
Stay dry out there.
I actually want to go back and check out that leather hunk. Give me a moment. It's a little weird thought I have, but I forgot to use these guys' powers in order to try to do so. I don't know if either would work. Probably not, but...
How about I take a picture of this to show your dad?
No, it's not right yet. Just 5 more minutes.
Right, this is
Okay, for real this time.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
the demon is using the muse power to drive people crazy here. Do you know anything about the guy who burned him? How long, did anything happen by the park amphitheater?
It was some kind of performance art, wasn't it? Someone put together an altar in the middle of the night and then lit themselves on fire.
Somebody lit on fire, seemed rather calm about it.
Well, it wasn't real, was it? I mean, it couldn't have been. They did it in the middle of the night where no one could see it. If you're gonna make a spectacle, you want people to see it. That's what everyone's saying anyway. Someone put it all together as some kind of statement.
Ah. This is all about the Veil trying to prevent people from seeing magic.
You know, before June was born, I might have been able to tell you. But these days, I leave the art critique to the people with more time on their hands.
Anything, madam?
Nobody did, right? It was all staged as some kind of statement. That's what everyone's saying anyway.
Sounding like that mind control
around.
we had at Vicky's case. But I want to see if either of these guys can get this leather. Alright, so we have to I wish you'd come back to Logan, but, you know.
I'm not sure what that accomplished.
Okay. That was a thing that happened.
Doesn't seem to have done much.
Apparently she shoots things. Also, how do we get that thing? Ricky's coiled to rise up at any moment. Okay, so we can't get... God damn, we're having Logan everywhere.
What is it?
I messed up. Need to start over.
Oh, for 5 more minutes. Then we need to get home.
Yep, yeah, that's a mom. Alright, so let's go continue the plot as we're supposed to be doing. It was a thought. Mickey can shoot things. He's still carrying a gun in New York. Depending which year this is, that's not terribly legal.
So I says to him, "You're blocking traffic. Go painting somewhere else." Needed 3 guys to pull him off the street. He finished painting in a cell.
Yeah, you need to get that power back.
And you haven't heard a thing I said.
Nope.
What? Lost your cell?
No.
Oh god, let's go talk to the dude, shall we?
What? I mean, what can I do for you?
Yeah, kind of mania sort of thing. Art, like I was saying about how it's a difference between a condition and artist is just degree. Literally true. Writers and schizophrenics have the same brain pattern, but schizophrenics have it worst. Anybody who died in the park?
Someone died? Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Okay. What inspired you to make bagels like this?
I don't know. It just came to me. You experience food with more than just taste, you know.
And true.
It's important to be aware of that.
Why is it important?
It just is, okay? You don't have to get it. Just enjoy it.
Was it a person?
No. I mean, maybe. Who knows? You can get inspired by lots of things subconsciously.
Let me guess. The blue and red lox and chive cream cheese bagel was inspired by me.
Sure, whatever.
Okay. Not psychedelic.
Nobody gets it. This is just the way it has to be, okay? Take it or leave it.
Alright.
Sure. Bye.
Let's go talk to the dude that we know is behind it. Being as he's the only person over here, it has no purpose to be here otherwise.
Good evening to you.
I hear a lot of artists moving in the area.
Yes, I've seen it. The neighborhood used to house quite a vibrant community of artists. They're all gone now. They got priced out, or they got kicked out, or they died out. I thought I'd be the only one left.
Yeah.
Now, look around. The real heart and soul of Brooklyn is coming back. And it is magnificent.
What do you know about the Park Amphitheater?
You mean the sculpture that was erected in the middle of the night? Magnificent, isn't it? Art that just appears for seemingly no reason. That kind of thing just doesn't happen anymore. It does this old heart good to see it.
What do you think the sculpture means?
I don't know. To tell you the truth, I have not given it much thought. But the energy it brings, the vibrant life, this world can use more of it, let me tell you.
Yeah, but that power is coming from somewhere. You know that, right? All the power is coming out of the people who are being possessed, mania, or dying, and into the neighborhood. Because power is power and has limited sources. Man set himself on fire on Park Sculpture.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. That's all you can say?
Well, it is. Why there? Why in the middle of the night? The act of immolation is violent, painful. One doesn't do that to themselves unless they want to make a statement. And yet, it was done in the middle of the night. Nobody could see or hear him. So yes, I'd call that fascinating. What was the man trying to say? We'll never know.
What kind of statement to set yourself on fire make?
As I said, we'll never know. The man was inspired. We never know where it comes from or why it comes. It just is.
It's
And that's
him.
all we can say about any artistic act. It just is.
Okay. I'm not sure where we're going from here. I'm going to talk to Kyle OB, and then we're going to do pixel hunting to see if I've lost track of anything. 'Cause I seriously want to get Logan out here.
Over the sea, I flew.
We're done here.
Hey, just a sec. What's up?
Someone burned themselves alive by the sculpture.
That's horrible. What is this feeling? Am I sick or sad, depressed? This is new. I don't like feeling like this. Don't ask me about that again.
So someone else has your power.
Yup.
Okay, so what we need to do is get that...
Bye. Stick around if you want to hear more poems.
We need to get that leather piece. And we don't know how to get it. We don't have an inventory of any item that I can use it. Right then, pixel hunting it is. Okay, I'm kind of stupid, by the way.
What can I do you for?
He burned a license. Why would Meckler take a muse's power?
It wanted to create spiritual havoc, to unleash energy in order to feed off it. Seems to me a direct line to the creative force is a great way of doing that.
Yep, could you fire read?
I'll do my best. What did you have in mind?
The guy who... What? Can you see... Look at the driver's license that got burned up.
I know where and roughly when it was burnt up, so let's see. Searching. Got it. The name on the license is Amos Fennel.
Fennel, huh? Any address?
He's from Illinois. Not exactly around the block.
Well, we got a name. That's better than nothing.
Let's go talk to the cop. There we go. Can you see the guy?
Good idea. But it doesn't work that way. Sorry. Inorganic material only.
Paper
That's
is
why
organic.
It works so well with books. Or pictures. Or pictures of books. You get the idea.
Right. Let's get back to
Right
it.
behind you.
Actually...
What can I do you for?
What about something else? Oh, okay.
Right behind you.
Alright, let's talk to Vicky quick.
What's up?
Alright.
Sure.
Alright, so let's go talk to the cop. I'm guessing that this is the way you do it. If you don't have Logan, you do it with Eli's fire reading. There's a way to do it for everyone. Increases the replayability.
Evening, folks.
Hey, Diego.
Amos Fennel.
Jesus, that guy. Is he bothering you too?
You've heard of him?
Yeah, I had to arrest him more than once. Keeps breaking a restraining order.
Restraining order? Who issued that?
Well, I guess it's no secret. May Stein issued the restraining order.
Let me guess. Ex-boyfriend?
Got it in one. If you lived on this block, you'd have seen him on the street, screaming up at her window.
That's why she denies it.
Guy's messed up in the head, but that nice lady and her kid shouldn't suffer for it.
Amos Fennel is your burn victim.
He's what?
You heard.
I don't want to know how you know this, do I?
Nope, but it's the truth.
Truth does me no good without evidence.
Jesus, Diego, do the job. Go pound some pavement. Find something linking Fennel to the sculpture in the park. Do it right and you'll be the shining star of the precinct.
Shining star, huh? You might be onto something there.
Damn straight.
Alright.
Stay dry out there.
We need to know who to talk to now. Go talk to May. Be back to defeating you later, dude, okay? Do some talking.
What can I do you for?
Nope.
Right behind you.
What's up?
Nope. Alright.
Sure.
Let's go. Look both ways.
Come on, Juninator. It's way past your bedtime.
5 more minutes.
Okay. 5 more minutes. And I mean it this time.
Okay. Let's do it.
Hey.
Do you know Amos Fennel?
No, I don't know Amos Fennel.
You sure? You absolutely sure?
I said I don't know the guy, so get off my case.
There's a restraining order against Amos Fennel.
Okay, we're gonna talk right now. Stay right there, kiddo. Mama's gonna talk to these nice people. Did he send you? Did he fucking send you? Look, I know a guy who breaks legs for a living. Maybe I'll call him instead of the police.
Look, miss, I get it, but that won't be necessary.
Oh, yeah? Give me one good reason.
'Cause your ex is dead. He won't be bugging you anymore.
Of course he is. It was him, wasn't it? The guy who burned himself in the park.
Yep.
I didn't think it was real, but it's exactly like him.
I'm sorry.
Jesus, don't be. That guy scared the hell out of me. I suppose he's gone now? That's good, I guess.
Could you tell us what happened?
Fine, I guess. It doesn't matter now, does it? Amos used to be a good guy. An artist, creative, really funny. June loved him, but then he moved in with us. And then he started getting obsessive.
Obsessive? Not in a devoted husband and father way, I imagine.
No, he started drawing pictures of us. It was sweet at first, but he wouldn't stop. Every scrap of paper, every surface, the walls, the floor, everything. I blamed that teacher of his.
Teacher?
Yeah, old Stan Bates around the block. Amos was fine before he started taking lessons with him. I mean, how crazy is it to draw obsessively and never stop for a break?
Yep. Don't worry, we're gonna fix this somehow.
Fix what? Oh, look, I don't like that tone. June is fine. She isn't like him. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Right then. Alright, we got our in for the evil dude. And we'll do the talking just before we latch into him. Okay, so, talk.
What can I do you for?
Nope.
Right behind you.
Alright.
What's up?
Nope.
Sure.
Let's go. I also brought the one of the pretty offensive group team. Gun and... Amos Fennel mean anything to you?
Amos Fennel? No, doesn't ring a bell.
He's the guy who set fire to himself in the park.
I see. No, I've not heard of him.
Amos Fennel was a student of yours.
Student? I'm no teacher. Who told you this?
May Stein. She used to date Amos.
Wait, that name sounds familiar. She has a young daughter, a budding little artist type?
That's right.
Aha, now I remember. Amos, huh? He gave me a different name when he came to see me.
Really? Tell us about him.
What is there to tell? Like many young artists, he was struggling, trying to find inspiration. So he would come and speak to me. He spoke about his lover. He was quite smitten. I encouraged him to channel that love. We later spoke about his heartbreak after they separated. I encouraged him to channel that as well. I hope I did some good.
Not really.
Good? He set himself on fucking fire.
He channeled his feelings into a work of art. How many can say the same?
Art until you
call
die?
that a triumph. This neighborhood needs more of that.
Okay, you're power mad. Setting you on fire is a triumph?
Well, what would you call it?
I'd call it crazy.
The man was obviously disturbed. Nobody in their right mind would do something.
That's the fire mage talking.
You were both correct. Perhaps it doesn't matter. Art speaks different words to different people, and the art of Amos spoke louder than most.
This is why I'm such a pragmatist. You knew May and her daughter.
I know the child. She walks down this block on her way home from school.
Ah,
She
creepy.
showed me some of her pictures. Quite a budding talent. I'm happy to encourage her.
Uh-huh. Baker next door?
I mean, Clay Chipman. I see him every morning. His shop is not exactly out of my way. He feels frustrated, often. He desires to say something, but all he knows is baking. As I always tell him, sometimes the artist doesn't choose the medium chooses you.
Who else have you taught?
Anyone who chooses to speak with me. I'm usually here in this spot. I'm always willing to chat.
Uh-huh. You should self on fire.
What reason? I have no statement to make. As I've stated, my muse has long since departed.
We know what's been done to you. Become a muse.
What?
I should have seen it. We all should have seen it.
What are you talking about?
This neighborhood. All the extreme bursts of creativity. It all centers around you.
Me? I'm nobody. Just a washed-up artist. My muse has left.
Of course you don't have a muse. You are a muse.
Are you insane? Or am I?
Look what happens around you. What explanation is there? It's my fault.
I want to say a rational one. But since when do I trade in reality?
True.
I ask myself that every day.
Yep.
Look, maybe we should have this conversation inside.
Yes, of course. Please, come in. You must be soaking.
Oh, she's got a gun. I feel slightly better. You can set people on fire. This is where we fight.
Here we are. Is something the matter?
This home seems rather sparse.
Is it? I hadn't noticed.
Ah, the crazy.
I admit, as I've gotten older, I've enjoyed life's little pleasures less and less.
Creepy
So
music.
I sold a few things that I no longer need.
It's like Callie said. A muse can inspire art, but can't appreciate it.
I see. I understand. I admit I have been feeling different. I just thought I was getting old.
Don't worry. We can fix this. It's kind of our thing.
Wait, do you want to cure me?
That's why. You don't want to be cured? Yes, you can enjoy the little things again.
That hardly matters. not in the grand scheme of things. Sure, I get no pleasure from a painting or a book or even food, but giving artists inspiration, artists like Amos, like June, like Clay, that gives me immense satisfaction.
Amos killed himself. June and Clay are working themselves to death. Whatever power you have, it's out of control.
Their deaths carry more meaning than their lives.
Okay, you're done.
For years, I've seen the city turn its collective back on the art community, replacing us with bland corporate chains. Now we can reverse it. Go back to the way things were. And you want to stop it?
Oh, hell yes.
I don't believe you want that. You can't want that. Let me prove it to you.
Oh, God. Now everything's get trippy. Told you.
I have a simple question for you. May I ask it?
You're not God. Shut this down. No, I'm not answering anything.
I can't let you go until you answer my question. I'm sorry. I need to prove to you that I can do this.
No, you can't.
Please, may I ask my question?
What is this place?
I've connected you to the creative energy of the universe.
Really?
I think I always knew it was there, but I'm more aware of it now, thanks to you. Now, may I ask you my question?
Not until we exhaust all of it.
I'm part of the creative force that surrounds you. Now, please, I've answered your question. Will you answer mine?
What do you want to know?
My question is simple. What are you feeling right now?
I'm not feeling anything.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Pardon me if I seem skeptical. We are emotional beings. You must be feeling something.
Really? Why?
So I ask again. What are you feeling?
Anger? Bad. Let's go with pity.
Yes. I can hear it in your voice. What's bothering you?
It's... No. Maybe not.
So, what are you feeling?
I'm messing with your head.
Yes, you do seem slightly tetchy.
Tetchy?
Could I ask why?
I'm angry... Destroyed by a demon.
I'm sorry. You've suffered much, gone through so many changes. It must be difficult to make sense of it all.
Meh, I'm used to it.
Anger could be a powerful source of energy, but you need to channel it. You cannot let it control you.
Nope.
You must dig deep, connect with it, bring it to the surface.
No.
This is the power of the creative force. It's the greatest gift we as humans are given. But it must be you.
But it must be balanced with destruction.
It could do unimaginable harm.
I'm kind of good with that. Oh, for crying out loud. Gotta go find everybody. Let's go goop punching. Okay, Eli, I was gonna snap you out of it.
His eyes are on me. His eyes are always on me. I can't. I'm a monster, aren't I?
No, I'm a monster.
I can't. Not him.
Alden.
It's not right. Such a thing should stay with you forever.
Nope, everything passes.
Was it blue? Or was it brown? I'm me, you know. I can't lose that.
Alright, so...
I'm me, you know. I can't lose that.
Alright, so... Swallow squirts of bloom where his fingers touch it.
I'm me, you know. I can't lose that.
Alright, we gotta deal with some issues here.
Hello? Hello? I'm over here, assholes. They don't see me. Risking my life over and over.
Vicky's knuckles are pale against the spry can. Her fingers are locked in the wall window, looking out into an empty air shaft. Alright, so... yeah. We have no items, either. Your handwriting... Right then, we need to go do some stuff. Okay, sorry about that quick interruption. But anyways, it's probably where I'm going to end the episode right now. So, yeah, this is Fantastic World saying farewell from Lovecraft Country. Hope you enjoyed our time down here in the mystical mashup of 30 years of New York history combined with urban occultism. And we got beaten up by, I think, this George Carlin. I'm serious. That's what the guy was reminding me of. Anyways, hope you like this. Like, share, subscribe per usual. And if you want to become a supporter, help this support the channel, you get access to additional material, including early access and 2 different series. One, the original Baldur's Gate, because I love the classics. And I like to refresh myself before going on to the actual older game, the newer games. And of course, Midnight Marvel Sun, the sleeper hit Marvel occult series, which I really kind of like, despite being kind of like a mishmash of a bunch of genres and a light novel, truly. Anyways, I will see you next time. Bye.
I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters, whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.